There we go. Hello. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the float world. Hello. I am your host, Teresa Harding, aka T Money, and I'm really glad that you're here with me today. Um, Either live or on the replay. Hello, and welcome to episode number 18, all grown up. My show is literally an adult now. We have reached the age of adulthood, or since T Money is like my gangster name, we say the hood of adult. So welcome. I can't believe we made it this far. I would certainly say that I have done quite a bit of growing this year. Hi, Jenny. Hello. Hi, Dina. Happy early New Year to you too. Yeah, so I've grown a bit this year in 2020. Not physically taller. I've been trying to do that for the past 20 years. It just hasn't worked yet. So just got to compensate with lots of heels. Hi, Betsy. Hello. But I've grown, from a business perspective, I've gotten lots of nuggets from the Float Foundation classes or, from the float forum when they have their different themes every day. There's always some interesting tales that are being told, and you learn from that as well. Hi everyone. Hi Christy. Hey. Hi Ileana. Oh, you stopped growing at perfection. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Well, thank you. But there's, one of the things I always like to say is I'm always a work in progress. So I am my own biggest critic. So I always feel like, I can always do better. I can always be better. So that's, I always try to strive for that. So this year is definitely a big wake-up call. When COVID hit, I was primarily a balloon twister. I'd always wanted to do balloon decor, and I took like classes here and there, but never really got into it. So I could do like the basic things. But this year was definitely the year to get involved, very much so. Growing taller is my New Year's resolution every year. You understand. Yes, fun size. I will take that, Dina. Happy Monday to you too, Lisa McIntyre. Yeah, so balloon decor, definitely have grown as far as that. In the last 6 months, I wouldn't have imagined where I am now. I'm definitely more comfortable as I hone in on new skills. So I'm very, very grateful for that. Also, if you told me a year ago that I would be hosting a talk show, I I would have laughed for 37 whole minutes. I know everyone thinks I'm super outgoing. And I am in party environments where I have to be. But it really takes a very special environment to get me out of my comfort zone. And my float family definitely brings that for me. Definitely. I have met the most amazing people on here. And I'm very, very thankful to know you all before we actually meet in 2022. So very, very grateful to be part of your family. Let's go ahead and start off with the first segment of my show, which is 3 minutes with T. So I'm going to go ahead and segue into that. I had a lot of fun with this last recording, and you're going to see immediately why. So without further ado, 3 minutes with T. Hello, how are you today? to 3 Minutes with T. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Cynthia Jackson, and I live in Dallas, Texas, and the name of my company is Platinum Events and Balloons.
Oh, wow. And how long have you been in business?
Well, I've been in the event planning business over 30 years and in the balloon industry since 2014.
Wow. Wow.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And how did you get into the balloon aspect of business?
Well, I was the event planner with the district school that I was teaching at, and we were doing events there, and my balloon artist passed away, and our interim principal gifted me her business, and the introduction to the business came through All American Balloons, as well as she had a packet to one of the conventions in 2014-15. I think it was West Coast Conference, and that's where I met Amanda Armstrong.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned, sidetrack, you mentioned you were a teacher. What did you teach?
I had a tutorial lab for reading, writing, and math, and it was a class in which if a child fell behind in their classes, they sent them to my lab, and I would put them into a program and would begin to tutor them in those areas in which they lacked. And it was really exciting, but not as exciting as balloons, though.
No, balloons are very exciting.
Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Especially with the people that I've met along the way. And one of those people was you know who.
Well, for the rest of the audience, would you like to clarify who?
Well, if you really want to know, the first two people I met was Kim from New York with Affair Floats, and Florally Yours. I promise I wouldn't forget her name. But they introduced me. They were sitting at the table, and it was before the conference, and they were setting up. And I was mentioning that I didn't know anything about balloons, didn't want to know anything about balloons. I told everybody I am not doing balloons on a string. Well, however, they said, well, there's this guy named Steve Jones, and he has videos. I'm like, girl, I'm not doing any balloons. I just came here to find me a balloon artist, and that is it. I'm gonna take her back to Texas, and then we're gonna do some balloons. And he was sitting right there at the table, and I almost passed out. I was like, it's like, well, here he is right here, and I was like, okay. And so that's where I began my journey. And that is the man that my mother fell in love with when he came to Twist and Shout in Dallas.
Now, one more question. When you are not doing balloons, what do you do for self-care? What's your hobby?
Well, let me see. I am a fashion designer, seamstress, and pattern maker. I love to cook. Everybody in the industry, well, not everybody. Some people know me as the lady from Texas who makes peach cobblers, and everywhere she goes, she travels, she always brings some peach cobbler. So maybe when you come to float, I might just kind of, because we always have a kitchen in our room, and so I always bring peach cobbler for everybody who knows that I bring peach cobbler. And it's exciting, but I enjoy cooking just as much as I enjoy balloons.
Oh my goodness, yes, add me to the list. Well, Miss Cynthia, the timer just went off, but I really appreciate you joining me today. Thank you so much for having some tea, and I'm looking forward to having some peach cobbler with my tea one day with you.
Well, I do have some in the kitchen. If you would like to come down and get it.
It might be a really long drive, but one day, Miss
I'll wait on you.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.
Awesome.
So yeah, that was Cynthia Jackson. And oh man, Sorry, watching that again, I'm like salivating. She was talking about peach cobbler. So that, thank you, Cynthia. I really appreciate you being you and being the light that you are. That was so fun talking to you. You certainly made me smile with all your different stories. And, I feel like there needs to be like a float dessert. And, peach cobbler is orange. So I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. Oh, Christy. Right? And see, this is why I really love this section, because it really just gets a chance to just to get to know different people. Um, yeah, I can't wait to meet Cynthia in person. And I was reading the comments, Dina says she gives great hugs. So yes, I'm gonna need to like make up a bunch of hugs for this year. So get ready, guys. Oh man. So, uh yeah, so that was Cynthia Jackson. So thank you very much, Cynthia, for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I need to figure out how long it takes to drive to Dallas, because that peach cobbler sounds amazing. Yeah, and everyone's saying peach cobbler or floatini, that might be good together. I agree. Let's make this happen. If you need me to start a petition, just let me know, guys. Moneymakers, I'm here to rally behind you if you need it. So, oh gosh. I cannot believe we're in the final days of 2020. That is very surreal and unbelievable to me. Um, I don't have like the greatest plans for New Year's Eve. Probably just gonna watch a movie, figure out what I haven't seen yet, and I will partake in a glass of wine. Goodness knows I've been supplied with so much wine for Christmas. So I'll probably have a glass, and I'll probably do my final prep for 1 million bubbles for New Year's. Christmas, there was such a they had a really good response with my community for Christmas. So I thought, why not? Let's bring some cheer right off the bat for day one for New Year's for 2021. So probably be working on that as well. Um, Everyone's talking about the peach cobbler. It's really hilarious. I'm so excited if this actually happens. Okay, so anyways, New Year's Eve plans. So I'm going to go ahead and segue into our next section, which is Tea Money Music. And there might be some mention about New Year's Eve. I don't know, maybe, possibly. So I hope you enjoy.
Maybe it's much too early in the game. Oh, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Who's gonna be the one to hold you tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock at night, welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve? Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you receive. Oh, but in case I stand a little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. suppose I'd ever be the one you chose. Out of 1,000 invitations you receive. Oh, but in case I stand a little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I think that song, that version was done by Zoe Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt like 8, 9 years ago. And ever since I've heard that version, I've always wanted to sing that song. So, um, you can only sing that song during certain times of the year. So I was really excited to sing that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that. Thank you, Sarah Rivera. Hello, good to see you. Thank you, Dina. I had to go through so many different videos for the right confetti. It was ridiculous. It was funny though. Little details, little details. So, thank you, Christy. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that was Tea Money music. So I just thought it was appropriate to end on something that had to do with New Year. So, and like I said, it's just a cute little song. So we love it. Oh, thank you, Lisa McIntyre. I love that dress too. So, side note, that particular dress I was wearing, I had owned that dress for 2.5 years, and yesterday was the very first day I actually could wear it. Before I couldn't because it didn't fit. So that is another blessing of 2020. In a year of a pandemic, I actually really got to like focus on my health, and Lisa McIntyre is a very big um, reason behind that. And I was actually able to release 50 pounds. So that's very exciting. I was really glad to like accomplish that. I have a few more to go still, but yes, yesterday that dress I wore, well, you only saw the top part. The bottom part's really cute too, but it was a really nice feeling to like just wear that and be like, wow, just kind of see the results. So that was really, really neat. So thank you, Jenny. I'm going to go ahead and go into the news portion of our show. So I'm going to go ahead and play the little news sizzle reel, and I will be back momentarily. Please hold. Hello and welcome back. I'd like to point out that these particular glasses I'm wearing are fairly new. I don't remember if I wore them before here, but these are actually called champagne glasses, and I thought it would be appropriate since towards the end of the year. So yes, I was actually contemplating buying a couple more glasses I saw on sale for Boxing Day. I've resisted so far, but the sale ends tonight, so we'll see what happens. So let's go into the news. So that was some TMI news about me and my purchasing right now. So just kidding. Why do I do that all the time? Wrong video. Hold on. Rewind. Here we go. Okay. So, this is our next upcoming Float Foundation class with Dante Longhi, starting, it will be on January 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you have not registered for this class, please be sure to do so. Registration will end at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on January the 10th. So please be sure to register. If you qualify for the discount of $20, be sure to email Steve to receive that discount code. If not, the registration is $30 for that class. So I'm really looking forward to this. I have zero experience with grid style murals and walls, so I'm really excited to, see what kind of nuggets I can get out of this class. So, yay! Let's see. Next piece of news here. Let's talk about DRUM. So, DRUM again stands for the Dress Roscoe Up movement. So, um, you know, any donation, doesn't have to be big. It can be just a tiny little hat. Can be sent to the address scrolling at the very bottom of my screen here. So we've actually had a few hats on our on the little Roscoe cat, and I do have an update on a new one. So let me go ahead and pull up that information. uh, And there he is. There he is with his little cap on. He looks thrilled. So again, I would like to thank Alexa Rivera, who is one of Roscoe's paparazzi. She stages the whole thing with the hats and the pictures. So thank you, Alexa. I really, really appreciate it, and I'm sure our money makers appreciate it too. We don't see Roscoe very often, especially on Step Chat. So it's just nice to be able to, get an update and make sure he's alive. And, if we're going to get pictures, he might as well be in a hat. So just saying. Alrighty, so there's Roscoe. And again, any small hat donations can be sent to the P.O. Box scrolling below underneath at the bottom of my screen. So Roscoe. Let's talk about one of Roscoe's friends here, shall we? I mentioned last week that I was going to go ahead and start a segment involving Philomena. So I was able to prep that, and I was actually, it was brought to my attention that there is a whole Facebook group dedicated to this adorable bear. So I had some fun with that. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce this little news section. It's called MVP for Mascot Vision with Philomena. So MVP. So I'm going to go ahead and play this little video for you, and I hope you enjoy. And here we go. Philomena. So yeah, that's Philomena. So she is the mascot for Float, and I thought, we should probably feature her a little bit more. So I will go ahead and occasionally bring on some Philomena funness for you with MVP. There were lots of pictures of Philomena, so I I should be pretty well stocked when it comes to content. So I'm very, very excited about that. And it was very interesting to see all the different places and people she's met along the way so far. So I'm very, very excited for that particular section. Let me go ahead and catch up on some of the comments. I'm really bad at that. Sorry, guys. Debbie says, I love all your glasses. Thank you. Oh, you're not helping me with my decision about these other two glasses I really, really like. Anyways, thanks, Mom. Hi, Stephanie. Let's see. Jenny, you're so funny. Roscoe looks like my late George. Oh, orange tabbies. Christy, I'll let him borrow the banana. Yes. Christy posted on my page a picture of her cat with a banana hat, and it was so cute. Oh my gosh. Well, it's up to you if your cat's willing to let Roscoe borrow it, but totally up to you. Oh, love the wine one, right? Philomena was celebrating early there. She's got a bigger wardrobe than Barbie. Probably. I didn't even begin to scratch the surface of some of these Philomena pictures, Jenny. It was intense. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Seth, you're late. What? Oh man. Oh, Dory. Hate it when the phone rings at 8 p.m. on Monday night. It's okay. Especially if it's a customer call. Go get that money. You're a money maker. So totally understandable. Don't worry. There's always a replay. No worries, Dory. You're fine. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and continue on with some more news. Let's talk about the weekly forecast, shall we? Here we go. All right. So Monday, today is National Chocolate Candy Day. I don't think I'll partake in that today because I already indulged in a lot of Christmas stuff. That wasn't particularly on my plan. I'll have to talk to you about that later, Lisa. Anyways, so yeah, National Chocolate Candy Day today. Tomorrow is National TikTok Day, and it's not TikTok the app. It's actually TikTok for time. It's meant to like symbolize, finishing up loose ends before the end of the year. So National TikTok Day is tomorrow. National Bacon Day on Wednesday. Thursday is obviously New Year's Eve. It's also National Champagne Day. Friday is the first day of 2021. And fun fact, it's also National Hangover Day on Friday for New Year's Day. Convenient. And Saturday is National Science Fiction Day. And Sunday is National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day. I am noticing a trend. There's a lot of like national chocolate days. Oh gosh. I mean, chocolate's great and all, but gosh, like so much chocolate. Anywho, so that's your weekly forecast, and I do hope that you find it insightful. All right, the last piece of news, let's go ahead and talk about the Float Forum, shall we? The Float Forum is a very exclusive place where members of the Float family are placed if they finish paying the registration for Float 2022. There are themes that are posted Monday through Friday, a lot of helpful information, especially the stories on Wednesdays. Those make me laugh all the time. So I've gained a lot of information just being part of that group. So I highly encourage you, if you've not completed your registration, to do so as soon as possible. So that way you can reap the benefits from this forum. We do have a few people who have joined us from since our last episode of TMI on Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video and officially welcome them to the Float Forum family. And then from there, we're going to go straight into which stands for Mental Health Moments. So I will be back momentarily. Here we go. All right. Oh, let me get my little overlay here. Hold on. There we go. All right. So, mental health moments. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the quote for today. So we're going to go ahead and begin our checkup from the neck up. I really like that phrase. Um, this I found a couple weeks ago, actually, and I intentionally saved it for today, for the end of the year. So this is called Lessons from 2020. So, lessons from 2020. The world can change quickly. Friends matter greatly. Alone and lonely are different. Hope matters. Learn from the past. The small moments are beautiful. Kindness is a great gift. Optimist is priceless. Be grateful for family. Heroes truly exist. Give back generously. Never stop trying. Reach out to those you love. Live with bravery. I will go ahead and repeat that one more time. So, lessons from 2020. The world can change quickly. Friends matter greatly. Alone and lonely are different. Hope matters. Learn from the past. The small moments are beautiful. Kindness is a great gift. Optimism is priceless. Be grateful for family. Heroes truly exist. Give back generously. Never stop trying. Reach out to those you love and live with bravery. I really like that a lot. Like I said, I found it weeks ago and it just resonated with me. So I hope you enjoyed that. Self-care reminder. So what are you doing for self-care? As we enter into the new year, you want to make sure you make you a priority. As a balloon artist, you provide a service of joy to others. So if you want to give light to others, you have to glow yourself. So be sure to make a resolution to take care of you in 2021. You know, start focusing on self-care habits. You know, it doesn't have to be anything grand or big. You can just start with, I'm going to take a couple deep breaths, or I'm going to read a book for 10 minutes, or I'm going to give a good friend a call for 15 minutes, something. Just find something that you enjoy that really just fills you up. Yeah, so self-care reminder. Be kind. Be kind to you, be kind to others. This year really accented the importance of kindness for me. And I'm so very blessed to have found and be a part of the Float family. You are all my kind of people. Thank you. I would like to mention just a few people. The very reason that I'm here today. I'm going to start with my brother, Tony Cooper. He is the reason I laugh every Tuesday night. He's the one who randomly got me involved in the Float Network. If you don't know that story, there was one Tuesday with Tony where they joked around that they're going to give me a show in the unlikely event that something happened to Tony. It was a joke, but I didn't really understand it was a joke. So I was like, wait, what's happening? And then TMI was born. So thank you, Tony. He's definitely someone who just believes in me, which is nice. And he's someone I go to for advice and I thoroughly enjoy collaborating with. So looking forward to when we can have another family reunion, bro. Yeah, so thank you. The next person, there is not enough kind words I can say about the executive producer of Float. So, Steve, thank you. Not just providing quality education. 1 million bubbles was something that really changed me. And most importantly, creating a community filled with wonderful people. These people I'm very happy to call family. So I'm very, very grateful to you. So thank you. The next person, or this, it's not really a person, he's a cat. Roscoe Hennessy Jones. I have to thank this cat because this cute ball of fluff is the reason I got hooked on Step Chat. And Step Chat got me involved in float. So without that little four-legged critter, I don't know where I would have ended up. So thank you, Roscoe. I would like to also thank all my previous guests who have been on my show, who graciously took the time to be with me to record the show. That really, really means a lot. Thank you. And I would like to thank you, moneymakers. I truly, truly value you. Without you, I'm just me. I'm just, someone who's overly excited about kindness, balloons, music, and there's no Tea Money without Moneymaker. So thank you for tuning in, whether you're live or you watch the replay. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and close out with an extra song of olden times, or Auld Lang Syne. Because, as crazy as 2020, this crazy year has been, you are all the very best people that could have happened to me. So thank you. Let me go ahead and get this started. Yes, Jenny, I did switch glasses when she visited. Oh, you're talking about Philomena, Debbie. When she visited me, we didn't dress up. We were too busy having fun. That's okay. Sarah Rivera, oh, I appreciate that. Mental health moments is always the highlight of the week. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Yes, Roscoe. Yes. That's why I'm a little obsessed about that cat. So, so here we go. The last song of 2020 from Tea Money. So, hold on. Some tea. Today has been a bit of a rainy day. I wasn't expecting it. I actually woke up to like thunder and lightning, so kind of threw me off a little bit. So, but it's okay. It's okay. Whenever it's really cold, like I get really sensitive to it, so like my throat's a little sore, but it's okay. We'll manage. Here we go. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, and days of old lang syne. Moneymakers, thank you all again for being a really bright part of my life for the year of 2020. I will see you all on TMI next year. And remember to just keep floating. Take care. Have a wonderful day.